I am literally only playing this event. And I'm late to it again because I've gone off Genshin for a while. Because, I don't know, you just get off the mood for it sometimes. But anyway, I'm only playing this event because he's on it. And I am warning whoever's watching this now. If you're expecting a full playthrough, don't. I am literally seeing him, seeing that interaction, and then once that's done, I probably won't finish it unless it just turns out to be really fucking good, which I doubt it. Because I like the card game. I think it's pretty good, but I'm not this obsessed to do a fucking event that could last hours all about it, you know? It's just a card game. I'm not that interested in it. I like it, but man, there's so many quests I've yet to do. I've got story quests. Look at this shit. Look! And then I got story quests. I need to do Kaeya's. I haven't even done Layla's, but I want to do Kaeya's. And then there's 2 main ones here, and it's like, ow, fuck! It's too much, Genshin. You need to slow down. You're the monster, yes. Right. Alright, I'll go through the gates, because that's apparently something I have to do, like a person.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
Hello, that guy's hedgehog hair.
I didn't do any better.
Phoenix, right?
That little Timmy kid.
Looks a bit like him. With the fucking hair, looks a little bit like Phoenix, right? I'm just saying.
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
It's a card game. Of course kids will be better at it, because that's what they'll do for fun. Whereas adults have, like, jobs and shit, and it's like,
Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation.
It's too long of a title.
But let's go ask
Too long of a title. I'm sorry, but you really should have shortened that fucking title. No one needs to say that many fucking syllables in one fucking phrase for one title. Oh shit, I don't remember how to play. Oh, it's a new character. I forgot about that.
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Can that happen? Oh, well, yeah, apparently.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Yes?
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
You have to grow them specifically. Do they not grow naturally? You know what? I don't even know about the cat universe. You know, it's none of my business.
Oh, well,
sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diana chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
How dare you presume that from her clothes?
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Hold on, how many tails can these fuckers grow? Is it not 1 each? What is the... Is there lore to this? You know what, I don't even give a shit. You have as many tails, or as little tail as you want.
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
I didn't know that was an achievement. I just thought it grew naturally. You know, like any other limb on a body. I don't know.
Sure, you're a yokai too, right?
I don't know what that is.
Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form.
What? What? Human form? Does that mean that's not their normal... What? I just assumed they were cat people. I didn't really question it. I know so little in this game's universe. I am a fucking idiot.
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
I don't know what that is.
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
I don't know what that is.
It's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
I don't question things like this in the game, okay? The game has cat people. I just assume, okay, this universe can have cat people, and then I move on. I don't go into the intricate details. That's, if someone turned up one day with fucking, I don't know, a weird-looking eyes or nose or like just unusual features, I wouldn't question it for shit. I would just assume it's another species or something like that. It's a fantasy game, anything can be real, and just move on. It's like, oh cool, okay, and then move on with my life.
Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komaniya Express.
You're a delivery person?
Great! Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
I don't know what that means. Cats have tails. That's a cat right there. That has a tail. Does that have to do with anything? Bye!
Hey, Diona!
We heard tournament. I don't care about this. Where's Kaeya?
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt?
I only ever have one reason to come back to Mondstadt, and I haven't fucking seen him yet, considering he's on the fucking front art, so I am disappointed thus far.
Well, you've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
Oh yeah, we like people have wings, people have fox ears. I just kind of leave them be. I forget about that.
But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails.
It's a little weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. I don't diss the character design. She's, you know, cute cat lady. But with the two tails together, it's like, huh. Interesting. Unusual to say the least.
Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day.
Like a nine-tailed fox, but two-tailed cat.
Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something?
Kaeya! I swear to fuck, if he has 2 sentences after being on the front of this fucking game, I don't even give a shit if I don't play a match against him. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to see the guy.
What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
I won't deny, I don't think I'm that good at the game. I just pick random cards, pick more random cards, and then hope I roll the dice okay. And that's pretty much how I play.
That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, we'll go there right away.
He's got to be around somewhere. Where is he? Listen, I only play this game for a select few characters at this point. As every so often, the number of characters that the select few are grow in numbers, but it's still just a select few. I care about the tournament,
we thought
definitely.
we might
Yeah.
find you here.
I care so much about this tournament. Yeah, I definitely want to take part, and what if I just lose and then get it over and done with?
Really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
It's not a fucking car race. Grand Prix my ass.
The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Did anyone ever question who the creators were? This game just came out of nowhere and had a bunch of fucking cards with pictures of people on them who did not consent to having their pictures on there, and it's like, huh? And not only do they know what they look like, they know what their fucking abilities are in fighting and shit, and it's like, huh? Did no one ever question how kind of dodgy that is and where it comes from?
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
So no, we're not questioning who the creator is, alright? I don't want to play and I don't care about winning, but sure.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Not at all.
Welcome. There are plenty, right?
Old
There's
friends,
nothing else-
yes! Might be a bump into old friends. Where?
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been
Knew it.
posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
I knew it, reporter. I like the monocle. I do like that.
News?
They just shit out characters at this point. I don't know how they design so many so quickly. It's like, it's part impressive, but it's also part of the game. Please, slow down. I've barely got all the characters I've got. I don't have enough wishes to get all these fuckers.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest.
No.
But the truth is, after all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
You gotta be shitting me. Is that what this event's gonna be about? Some fucker stealing cards? Game, come on, man.
Want to join me in my quest to...
No.
That does sound interesting.
Are you kidding me?
No. Who are you? We've never met. Why would I?
It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku Decree. And the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
All which parts were a pain in the ass. Really should have not helped out as many people as I have done. These are the repercussions of my actions of being a nice person.
Before we start investigating our card snatcher, that Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
I'm in Mondstadt. I want to see the Mondstadt characters. I've only seen the 2 new ones on Diana. That's not fucking enough.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
We apparently know whoever this person is, but I wasn't listening to the context of what we're going to this person for, so...
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
I have a lot of rich friends.
That still doesn't really matter. We know lots of people with lots of morals.
And lots of people without any.
Wow. I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
That doesn't narrow it down. Especially living in the city. I mean, D-Luke's rich, but he lives outside the city.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
This seems shady. Doesn't Mona live around here as well? Who lives inside the city? I've never been inside people's houses before.
Huh? Oh, so it's...
I knew it!
What is it?
Chief editor wrote me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Oh yeah, this must be one of your rich friends. It's like I have a lot of rich friends. And also a lot of poor friends. Mona isn't exactly one of the ones I put in the rich friend category.
Renowned astrologist broken starving.
What the
Do
fuck?
the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Don't look directly into my eye when you do that. I do not like that.
Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler in Paimon?
I'll give you a fucking huge hint. I'll give you 2. Number 1, it's definitely not for this fucking tournament I've got no interest in. And number 2, his name starts with a fucking K and he still hasn't turned up yet!
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the card snatcher.
We never just catch up casually with Kaeya. It's always he always just stumbles. He always just like, we just happen to run into him while doing other things. We never catch up with friends when it comes to him. How about that? How do we ever just have a quest and we just do that? That'd be nice.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix?
It's not a
Word
race.
is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I'm much too busy
Stella.
with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
No, because that's not how a competition works.
With your investigation, then. Think I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
I love how playing card games is the only way to communicate with characters now. It's like, you want to interact with these fuckers? You want to play a card game? I want the first part of that, where you can't have one without the other. Alright. Bye, Mona. Try not to spend all your money again.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue.
Finally!
The Mondstadt Regional-
All right.
Oh, hello. That's different.
Wow. So this is the venue.
Ah!
Seems pretty lively here.
I found him! I was trying to check out the sign before we approached the actual venue. I wanted to look at the picture, but it's fine. I found him! Ah! Sorry. Ah!
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
You're in the final? Timmy's at the final? I'm calling it now. Kaeya's not going to win in this game. And I'll tell you now why. Even if the game doesn't present its way, I'll tell you now why. He's going to let the kid win. I guarantee you he's going to let the fucker win. He's not going to win this final. But you're in the final? Yes, tell me more. How are you?
Kaeya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Livonius? You better not be slacking off again.
You think this guy would fucking... Don't you fucking diss him. He's more than capable of doing both.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work.
Hi, how are you? I really wish every time we met this guy, Paimon wouldn't fucking diss him every fucking time. I think I accidentally combined their names there. I tell you what, she fucking talks shit to him one more time as a first introduction to talking to this fucking poor guy. I'm gonna punch her in her fucking little flying face. I'll do it. Why can't we just have a normal start of a conversation?
Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, Just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
It's fine, you're an adult, you're allowed to drink. Diana's not an adult, she's not allowed to drink. And to be fair, drinking games with cards is a lot of fun. Oh, only if you're old enough to drink. Don't drink irresponsibly. There's my disclaimer.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Mainly because I'm fucking knight and I have more important people to be concerned with than just some guy who's stealing cards. It's not exactly that big of a crime game. Is this event all just because this one fucker's stealing cards? Even if there's some dramatic bullshit to this shit, it's not gonna be worth all the effort we put in.
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
Don't care, not important right now, he's here.
Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself!
Or to get information. She's a journalist. They're nosy.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Kind of how when the tall characters have to fucking look down quite a bit just to make eye contact with even me or
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
She's giving those guys some suspicious looks.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
I've no idea. Honestly, my brain stopped working as soon as I saw you. I'm happy with this event now. I'm done with it. I don't give a shit past this point.
Huh? What makes you say that?
I mean, if he's got something to say about it, you probably should listen to him because the dude's fucking smart and just seems to know things. And I don't know how he knows things, but he does.
Hello, everyone. Your attention, please.
Hey!
The final is about to begin. Now, let's give a warm welcome to our 2 contestants.
Interrupted my fucking conversation.
Guess we'll have to leave it there.
No!
Let's continue this conversation another time.
No! Forget the card game. Come with me. We have conversation. We talk over tea, coffee, alcohol. I don't really care. Hell, I'll talk about the fucking card snatcher if it means a longer conversation.
Thanks, Traveler.
Oh!
Go get him, Kaeya. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, I'm out of words now. That's it.
So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
I'm sure. I don't think Kaeya's gonna purposely try to win anyway. I don't know how this game's gonna go with this, but I still don't think he'd win on purpose. I'm purposely sure he'll make sure Timmy wins, but I'm gonna still be on his side.
Yeah, Kaeya's quite the crafty one. He must have some tricks up his sleeve.
Not for a fucking card game. Why would he give a shit? How's that any benefit to him whatsoever? I don't think he gives that shit about winning a card game, I'm not gonna lie.
Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job?
Because I really care about winning a card game against a child. It's like, I don't know anybody else, but I'm pretty sure an adult of any kind would be there like, I really don't give a shit. If anything, I should play nicer, because it's a kid. And you ever win a game against a kid of like Monopoly, they lose their shit. They are not happy. You let the kid win.
Huh.
That's your job as an
Maybe
adult.
she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks.
Oh, but Kaeya's right there. Why would I bother?
Everyone's quite fired up. Whew. It's even making me a little nervous.
Yeah, Timmy's feet can't touch the fucking floor. It's adorable. Yeah. I'm sure you're really gonna try your best to win a card game against like a 5-year-old, because that's what people do.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
Best friend, greatest friend. No one else compares.
I'm sure they must be plotting something.
I don't care. I do not care, game. You put him on the fucking banner art and you're telling me he has 5 lines?
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
I don't care about the card snatcher unless it's Kaeya who's telling me about it, in which case I care deeply about the card snatcher. I'm biased, I know it.
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act.
I haven't been too loud on the mic this game. I got overly excited because of Kaeya's in this event and it might have affected my volume, so if anyone's ears hurt, sorry about that.
Huh? Wait, where'd the other guy go?
Maybe they're just selling drugs. It's fine. It's a normal thing.
He's on the run!
After him!
Might not be doing anything.
After the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, oh, my jaw practically hit the floor.
It's because, now you guys don't know this, but it's because it's Card Snatcher, right? It's because if you gather every single card in this game and you combine them all at once, you become the ultimate card player. Powers beyond your wildest I don't know, fuck it.
Really?
What is this? What is this art piece? Oh, I can't look at the art piece.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of
Told
the
you.
King of Invocations Grand Prix is... Timmy!
Look, he's smiling. He's...
Wow, Timmy won! That's
He don't give a
amazing!
shit.
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. That feels like that's a sentence I say often with him, but I don't believe you. I don't believe you purposely try your best to win against a card game against a child. I don't believe you. But you are gracious in defeat nonetheless.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me.
I don't think you care, so I don't think you need comforting, but if you want to be comforted, I can do. I guarantee you'd be a lot better card player than I ever would be. He seems like the kind of guy who'd be good at cards.
This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté.
Hi. Fuck me.
I'm Kaeya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt.
It just got a whole lot better. I mean, what?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
Until you do the quests where you learn about everyone's pasts and their parenthood and you realize everyone's fucking secretly got tragic history and everyone's just very, very depressed. Or just have a lot of issues. But yeah, other than that, it's a lovely place.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
Listen, there's some card bullshit.
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaeya's question from earlier. What the Card Snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
I should have stayed longer on the OIC bit because it zoomed in on his face really nicely. Oh well, I can rewatch this.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to.
Ha, you say that, but you've never left my fucking party, so you will be accompanying us one way or another, especially if there's a fight. And the characters in this game don't have a choice on that. You wish for them, you get them, they're kind of stuck with you.
In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out earlier.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact...
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Is this it? Is this all we're gonna see of him? God damn it, game. 2 interactions, that's all I get.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the 2 people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
They also look like scholars from the academia. They also look like it's a lot more intense of a card game it is. They look like they're about to throw down. Like, heart of my cards!
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them.
They're like just 2 teenagers who just saw a bunch of like you know, playable characters in this game fighting and be there like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to put in a card game, and that was it, end of story.
Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Could the card snatcher be one of the people who started this card game and he's purposely getting some origin card because something happened to the other creator, or he needs them back because they're defected? I don't know.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in there...
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I'd play card games whenever you want, Kaeya, whenever you want.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended.
See, that's fishy as shit. You don't just make a card game that has people's face on it and then just not exist everywhere. That's fucking dodgy.
It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Maybe they thought it was shit and they're surprised it took off. Like, really, you guys like this? Ugh.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Grand Prix. Sorry.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
And by that you mean that wherever we go we seem to stumble into the drama and the actual thing going on accidentally. We just happen to be in the right place at the right time. Or sometimes the wrong place at the wrong time when it comes to what it led to, but it's fine.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about.
Listen, I get involved in a lot of shit. A lot of shit gets involved with me. That's how life works.
Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher.
Yeah, not mine.
I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once...
Well, the Traveler and... Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling...
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls.
See, he's nice to Paimon, and Paimon is not nearly as nice in return, and I'm very annoyed about that. I swear, and next time we have a fucking introduction to this guy again, whenever that next event will be, because it's fucking, you never know, I swear, you better not fucking talk a fucking, not one negative thing, just a nice intro of like, hi, how you been, how's life, would you like to talk for the next several hours?
The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
I assume this is where I spend points for rewards.
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaeya!
See, that's how you be polite. Much better. But Kaeya's here! Where'd he go? Oh, I don't care about this. Okay.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Not relevant, Zhongli, but I'll take it. Is he gone? Oh, is that Mika over there? There it is. Ah! There he is! Found him! Hi.
Hey there. Something else you wanted to discuss?
Oh, shit, we have topics, but we only have 2 of them. Make the most of it.
The game's really caught on lately. It's a part of everyday life now. Everywhere you go, you see people playing it. In fact, some people have even given up drinking in order to keep a clear head during the game.
No fucking shit. Wow, this game's becoming obsessive. It's becoming an addiction. Wow, I didn't think it got that fucking popular.
I'm sure Diona will be happy to hear that.
I doubt that was the intent of making the game, but you never know.
Don't worry, everyone's just fine. I actually managed to convince Jean to join me for a game, but we only got part of the way through before she was called away. I ended up having to finish the match for the 2 of us. What can you do? Everyone has to put their work first.
Not me. The fucking world could be ending. I'd still finish the fucking game. You said you're not fucking work focused yourself.
But seeing how successful the tournament has turned out and how much fun everyone's had, I'm hoping that she at least has one less thing to worry about.
I only have to ask about this again. I've got nothing else to say.
Sure. We should have a game of Genius Invocation TCG when you get the chance.
See, I'm allow him to say the words. For him, it can be as long title as he wants. But he's right there! And he's just chilling by himself, which is the perfect opportunity to just hide. Why am I walking like this? I'm thinking, do I bother go to the Liyue one? Ah, we won't have Kaeya in it, what's the point?